Autumn is a track that was produced by Melody. Shout out to Melody, executive producer of the Northsider EP. It was recorded at Nexus Sound Studio. Shout outs to AT on the engineering. And it was actually the very last song, or one of the very last songs that I recorded for the Northsider EP. This song, I felt like after listening to the EP and after I had everything laid out, I determined that, you know, there needs to be a song that kind of gives the project direction, I should say. And this was the track. This one sets the tone for the project, gives people insight to who I am, and gives them a good sense of what to expect out of the project. A lot of the lyrics are about personal interactions that I've had throughout my adult life. For example, you know, I'll just break down one of the first verse. It was an interaction I had with a friend of mine at the time. And she was talking about how she was a model, how she had a $4 million deal on the table, and how she was also thinking about giving up her son for adoption so she could pursue a career in modeling. You know, we were in Youngstown. This was a complete lie, a complete bold-faced lie. And I don't know if she was trying to convince me or convince herself that this was a possibility, especially since she had no experience as a professional model. So when I say swear up and down on the gram, she a model, got 250,000 likes and 250,000 follows. Thinking she the baddest bitch, but everybody want those till you fuck around and catch her working at McDonald's. You know, that's me talking about an experience that I had. Not that I frown upon working, you know, a 9 to 5. If you're making an honest living, then that's a beautiful thing. But what I was trying to depict in that, and the bars that followed, was that through social media, she had created a whole different alter ego for herself, and she's becoming detached from who she really is as a person. Recording the intro to Totem, I start off by saying, you know, I don't talk shit good, but I talk shit good. And what I mean by that is I don't really do the whole talking intro thing well. One, I feel like it gets in the way of the music sometimes. You know, that was actually my third take when I said that. For me to say that much, I'm that bad at talking shit on records that, you know, doing that talking thing, that it took me 3 takes to get that part just right. And it was like, I was like every cliche, you know, I was like, yo, taking over for the 99 and the 2000, yo. You know, like, I'm like, we the best, you know, we crushing shit, get 'em, yeah, son. And I'm like, you know, that's it. The talking at the beginning of the tracks puts me so far outside of my element. I wouldn't say I was trying to be somebody, but I was trying to figure out the best way to kick off an album. Even though it's something that seems minor, that it's a pebble, to me it has a huge impact, because that's the first thing you hear when you put the EP in. And, you know, it took me 3 takes to get something that I was satisfied with, that I felt was just right. So that is Totem off the Northsider EP. It's the very first track on the EP. If you want to hear the rest of the track and you want to listen to some of the other things that I've put together and purchase or download the EP for free, log on to www.executivedtown.com. That's www.executivedtown.com.